Hey guys, so this is a little odd for 2 Cent Tuesday. Usually you would get this video later in the day and I wouldn't be in my car, but I felt it was very important to discuss this situation, although I am sick to my stomach that we have to keep having the same conversation. I did film a video yesterday, which I'm going to put at the end of this, so keep watching to the end. But more has unfolded with this story. I'm sure you have all heard about the shooting that took place at a Nashville Christian elementary school. You know, I'm hearing a lot of different stories. There's footage that's now out of this person entering the school. One of my biggest fears, you know, I always think as someone who works in childcare, you know, there's all these plans, but what do you do when they come in guns blazing? You understand? Like, there's really no time to even alert or think, or, you know, it just happens that fast. And this person came in already opening fire, searching the building. It has now come out that, you know, at first they suspected it was a teenager. Then they said it's a woman, whatever her name is, who cares. And now they're saying that this is someone who identifies as trans. I don't know if it's trans woman, trans man, but if I could be completely honest, I don't give a damn about no pronouns, no misgendering right now. All I know is this person is disgusting and evil is all I can think. For whatever reason, apparently she or he attended this school years ago. Now, if this is an elementary school, because the 3 youngest victims were age 9, which is elementary school. And apparently the whole motive was because of past trauma of going to that Christian school, you know, going through a identity crisis. I don't know. I don't even know what you call it. I listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm not in the mood to be politically correct right now, because this is enough to, everybody's outraged at this point. We're having the same conversation every year, 2-3 times a year. When is enough going to be enough? There's no reason you're going to tell me, because this person was 28 years old. 20 years later, you decide to open fire on innocent children that don't know you, don't even know you existed before today. Probably half of the administration, the staff, don't even know you. And you choose to live out your little Call of Duty gamer fantasy, probably, on innocent people. You know, we can point fingers at mental illness, guns, games, all of these things, but we're not doing anything about it. And I know due to the fact that this young person identifies as trans, a lot of people are going to now want to point the finger at the trans community. No one's saying all trans people are doing this. Obviously, this person is sick in the head. Has nothing to do with their gender, what she or he identifies as. That's not even the issue here. But it is important to know, because it's a part, from what I'm hearing, it is a part of the motive of why they did what they did. And we can't keep using mental illness as an excuse to excuse people's evilness. Okay? We can't keep using that as an excuse. I don't care what this young man or young woman was going through. There is no reason to take innocent people's lives. But I will say, all of those issues are something that needs to be addressed in this country. Instead of fighting TikTok battles and trying to get rid of TikTok because y'all are so concerned about the youth, when are we going to start getting better protection in our schools? Yes, mental health does exist, and I feel like it needs to be handled a lot better. People can't afford health care, but they can afford an assault weapon. People have to jump through hurdles to get medical insurance, but they can get their hands on an assault weapon with no problem in fucking Walmart. There's a problem with this. Another school shooting in Nashville, claiming the lives of 3 children, 3 adults, including the shooter, who happened to be a female, a 28-year-old female that was believed to be a teenager, entered the building, had maps of the buildings, very detailed maps, and layouts and blueprints of the building, entered with assault rifles and ended the lives of 3 9-year-olds and 3 adults. You know, I don't think I need to ask how you guys feel, but please, this is a safe space. Please leave your comments down below. I know I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of it happening. As someone who works in the education field, it's getting scarier and scarier every day. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop my 2 cents in. It's scary. It's tiring and it's sickening that this is still happening in this country. You know, just a couple days ago, there was this big issue with them trying to get rid of TikTok because it's such a threat, and because so many young children has lost their lives of doing trends and all this thing and all this crap to get rid of a app. The extremes that this country is going to get rid of an app. They don't even go that hard to get proper gun laws in place so that this does not keep happening. The same place who is threatened by this app does not feel like our children are worthy to be protected. It's baffling. We have got to be like, this is unbelievable at this point. It's like it's never going to stop happening. What does one have to do? You know, again, as someone in the teaching field, it is scary as hell. You know, I did a shelter-in-place drill, lockdown drill with my kids, and they're babies. They're young. And although it went well and they were extremely quiet, and some of them looked at me with worry on their face, and some of them were smiling because they were so proud of how quiet they were being. And I'm just smiling at them, trying to make sure they feel like, you know, there's nothing to worry about, or that we're safe. And I couldn't help but imagine if this was really happening. You know, there's nothing I could really do to protect them. All I could do is make them comfortable and pray for the best and prepare for the worst. Like, that's sickening. I just saw a clip of a video of a teacher who had this bulletproof wall thing built in. I'm going to put the clip here. Put in her classroom. And it's like, is this where we are in the world? Where we're not even safe in schools, where this type of stuff is happening, where we have to have bulletproof walls and bulletproof desks, and teachers need to be armed with guns. And this is not what, like, school is supposed to be one of the safest places for a child to be. Hell, half the schools is a fallout shelter if a natural disaster was to happen. So to have parents drop their children off or send their children off to school not knowing if they're going to come home because someone decided to open fire on innocent children is sickening. And I don't understand how nothing is being done. If you don't want to change the gun laws, then make the schools safer. Are we not tired of having this conversation? My condolences to those who lost someone in this shooting. My condolences to anyone who has ever lost someone to senseless gun violence. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. My heart goes out to you, and I pray that this never has to happen again.